Welcome to the Lokar Car Show. I'm Sam Adavi, coming to you from another awesome year at the Pontiacs and Pigeon Forge right here in the Great Smoky Mountains. Welcome to the Lokar Car Show. This is gonna be one awesome car.
And I said, it doesn't even run yet. And look at it now, it's amazing.
We do this in memory of our daughter Sierra, who was a patient at St. Jude for 7 years.
The proceeds that we raise to this event, we send to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Last year we started a new foundation, it's called the Sierra's Wish Foundation, and that's what the proceeds have gone to benefit St. Jude through that organization.
GM would make cars for their big three even back in the day. So this was the Tri-5 Chevy, and they made a Pontiac version and an Oldsmobile version. So what do we have here?
This is a Pontiac Chieftain. Only thing that General Motors let the two of them combine and be together is the glass. The glass and the two doors will interchange with the 56 Chevrolet.
Really?
Other than that, I've had a hard time finding parts because a Tri-5 won't do it.
It looks totally factory on the outside, except for that beautiful interior that you put together.
Nice.
But you've got an upgraded powertrain as well.
Came out of a wrecked Pontiac G8.
Which is a four-door GTO.
Four-door GTO. So it's got the LS2, got the 6-speed automatic transmission, the computer over, also moved the dash, the components, the computer. So I've got all the modern conveniences.
Yep.
They drove it 5 hours yesterday coming up. They ran down the interstate along with everybody else with the stereo and the air conditioning. I got a deal on the paint.
You did, but that's the best deal ever. You know, sure, steak is a little more expensive today, but it doesn't matter.
two steak dinners and buy the paint. I wish he was standing around, I'd introduce you to it.
Absolutely. You know, more of us need friends like that. Let me tell you, you can't find them like that anymore. I am here with Jeff in his beautiful 64 GTO, and he's done some little things that makes his completely different than the others that really stands out when he points it out.
Well, it's a 64 GTO. I've had it for 26 years. Got some Boyd Coddington Outlaw wheels on here where I customized, instead of them all being chrome, I plasti dipped them to throw a little bit of contrast onto the car to separate everything because a little bit too much chrome. I know chrome don't get you home, but it does for me. Not a whole lot else on here, but got some air ride, easy air ride. Steve from California, he's the man. He took care of me on all my air rides and stuff I needed. And then I want to take a shout out to Marvin's Motor City. He's the Pontiac guru in Morris, Illinois. He's the guy who helped me out with a lot of this.
Very nice. And you have the updated headlights.
Yeah, LED headlights.
The front grille.
$100 on Amazon. This is silver,
right,
but it's not finished like the car would be finished, like it'd be nice here. And so I wound up painting that a satin black on the inside to give it a little bit of depth. Also did the same thing on the inside of the rims. This is normally like rough aluminum on the inside of the rims. It's not chrome. So it always got that road grime on it all the time, cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. So I cleaned them up real nice and put some PDR black paint on there and made it gloss black. So you just wipe it with Windex, 2 pumps and a squirt, and you're all good with that. This is something I drive. It's not a trailer queen. We do burnouts. We drive them.
I can tell you love it. You can tell them the passion that you're describing and how much you love this.
Yeah, 26 years of owning this thing.
Quality products at affordable prices.
Well, let me tell you, you got the best lift out there as far as money can buy for the affordability of it. It works every time, it's very reliable, and it's affordable. That's the most important thing. Totally agree. We'll be right back with more of the Lokar Car Show brought to you by Car Capsule. I'm here with Kevin at Lokar, and what we have is some interior items for your hot rod or your build, right?
Yeah, we have a host of products for the interior, exterior, all that. Anything from door handles to window cranks to dashes. We've got trim, axis shift, as you know, we've installed those
That's
before.
my favorite. You make the bezel trim around this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And these knobs as well.
100% of those.
And then you just insert your gauges, whatever gauge you want, you insert.
Yep.
That is
Based on the
absolutely
size.
nice. And these, you have an option with roller tips as well.
And these ones, they're solid because they're dainty. These were produced for the street rod market. And when we did the Clayton stuff, we kind of attacked the muscle car market. And that was a little more important to have that.
Yeah, and the rest of the mods, very important out there. So if you guys want to doll up the interior of your ride and have it function as well, go to lokar.com. I'm gonna have to say Mike's the coolest guy here because he's watching Sam's garage while displaying his beautiful Trans Am. Welcome back to more of the Lokar Car Show, brought to you by Car Capsule. I'm here with Kevin and the first model year 1967 Firebird, but you wouldn't be able to see it when you look at it because every piece on this race car is custom. You actually race this thing, right?
I do, yeah, mostly road racing.
This is so cool, part of the Optimus Challenge series.
Optimus Challenge series, hill climbs, land speed events.
Everything on this car is custom. You can see it, all the fenders. He even printed and made his own intake manifolds so that he can run 8 individual carbureted stacks because they do not make an intake manifold for the Pontiac.
Correct. When I was in high school, the fender flares, the side pipes, they were all the rage, and I always liked the Trans Am style of racing and whatnot, so that's why I did the fender flares and side pipes.
So how does it perform on the track?
Very well. Suspension-wise, handling-wise, it's all coil-over suspension. It handles fantastic, about 650 horsepower.
Wow.
It's a 455 D-stroke to a 446. I've done all the body work and paint myself. I built the engine.
Wow, everything. However, the interior, I see it's a very nice interior for a race car.
It is, and that's part of the series I run in. It has to be a street car, and so the better the interior.
I love the vents in the rear. That is a nice little touch. The carbon fiber spoiler in the back being a 3-piece, but really the width of it, the stance of it, the side pipes, the fact that those fenders are molded into the car, what a nice touch.
Thank you.
You know, you usually don't see an exact copy of an original car at any car show you go to. So I have to show you guys this 1968 Firebird that belongs to Tony, and it is exactly what you would see out of the showroom floor.
Back in the 70s when I was in high school, my mom was a school teacher working with another school teacher, and she had a 68 Firebird her husband bought her, right? And a little old lady school teacher really didn't need a 68 Firebird, but she had one nonetheless. Eventually she said, yeah, I'm 60 years old, I still don't need a Firebird. Would you guys be interested? And she said, okay, we'll take it. So I drove it a little in high school, drove it a little in college, but mainly my dad drove it.
Right.
When I got done, sort of serious part of my career, I said, okay, I need to make this thing really nice and roadworthy and so on and so forth. And my goal was on his 50th birthday that I was going to get it back on the road and make it really, really look nice. So the same week it was born, 50 years later, this is what came out. Yeah, in 2018.
That is so cool, man. You've had it that long. What a story. How much did it need as far as restoration?
It was in really pretty good shape. I wanted to learn more about cars.
Right.
So I took it all the way down to the bare block and built it back up myself, all the mechanical and that sort of work, right?
Did you build it to the OEM specs?
Yes, exactly. The interior is untouched.
You guys want the best automotive jewelry in the business? Then check out Tim Beeler Designs. He's right here at the Pontiacs and Pigeon Forge. And we'll be right back with more of the Pontiacs and Pigeon Forge, brought to you by Car Capsule. Man, this thing is absolutely beautiful. Just when you thought this was a wrap on Angela's Firebird, it is not. This is a complete paint job. Took 6 months. Every single inch of this car has been done, including the door jambs. Welcome back to more of the Pontiacs and Pigeon Forge, brought to you by Car Capsule. going to be a little biased. I'm here with Mark Morgan, and this is the beautiful 1979 Trans Am that we just got done building for him on Sam's Garage, that if you guys stay tuned to Sam's Garage, you're going to see the bandit come pick it up and take it for an awesome test drive in the last episode of season 14. So what do you think, Mark?
Well, you did a fantastic job, Sam. The engine is beautiful. The car rides and handles fantastic. No more clanky, and boy, will she go.
She does go.
I was only halfway on the throttle. I think I could have burned it in all three of the 5 gears, but it rides really smooth.
That Edelrock ProFlow EFI does an awesome job with making it run that way. And the car is so worthy of the engine swap investment that you put into it, right?
Definitely.
It's beautiful.
We made it up here safely, and there's tons of beautiful cars. Even if I wasn't bringing my car, there is tons of beautiful cars.
Beautiful cars.
And mine is average compared to some of these.
Days.
I just want to drive it, and that's why I wanted you to do the work. I wanted to be able to drive and enjoy this car. Yep. I loved it. When I was 10 years old, I saw this car. I was like, I want one of those. That was my birthday present.
And you know, people like yourself driving this beautiful car, maybe a 10-year-old out there sees you, wants to ask some questions, and you entice him into doing the same thing when he's older.
That's right.
And that's what it's about.
So money was no option. Yes, I could have bought super nice, but I wanted this. I want to drive it. It rides like a brand new car.
I'm here with Turbo, and behind me is a very special pace car. That's a low number car, right?
Yes, sir. It is number 3 of the anniversary cars that were all produced. It was prepped in '93 for the Daytona 500 in '94. So it's the earliest production of the anniversary cars, and it's fully documented with the paperwork stating all that.
That is so cool. How many miles does it have?
26,000, but 4,000 miles are documented pace laps.
No kidding, 4,000 miles.
Yeah.
I would have never thought they rack up that many miles with these cars.
Yes, sir.
So how many years do you think it was actually a pace car to rack up 4,000?
Just 94 only.
Really?
But it did 29 of 31 races.
Wow, that is so impressive.
So,
I would have never thought.
Earnhardt clinched his 7th championship behind this car at Rockingham Speedway in 1994, which was also the last race that Pontiac Motorsports promoted. That's why the AC Delco is still on the door. The memorabilia, that's actually signed on the backside from Dale Earnhardt thanking Elmo, because Elmo Langley drove the pace car in 1994. Richard Childress knew this car as soon as he eyeballed it. He's like, I know this car. And the first thing he did was he walked to the rear bumper and looked for the scuff marks on it where Earnhardt would bump it, and it's still on the rear bumper of the car.
You're kidding me? He'd bump it?
He would bump it in the pace laps.
Yes, yes.
And the scuff marks are still there.
I'm here with Chrissy. This is a Firebird family. We got her son's black one behind us. Now this is a very rare one.
It's a 1995, the one of 13, dark purple metallic. It has 90,000 miles. It is a driver. We have kept our original except for moving parts, of course. Maintenance is key, and we polish, ceramic coating, and of course the custom Firehawk wheels with the Trans Am signet with purple.
Now, it's not very often that you do see a Firehawk, right?
No.
So this has how many Firehawk parts on it?
There's 24 different pieces that are Firehawk, but this was before they came out with the anniversary purple edition. So this one is a Trans Am. It is a hardtop.
And you don't know how many hardtops they made for real, do you? So this could be even more rare than just one of 13.
Yes.
What about the two-tone on the interior? Was that original?
These are 90% original. There were tiny tears in the bottom because they're 30 years old. The purple was added later because of small tears.
And the theme, you know, why not? If you're going to add to it, I see you put some purple in the vents. You've got the lights all around it for the theme. This is very cool because it's so rare, right?
Yes.
That is awesome. And like I said, the Firehawks are very rare. To have any parts on your car from a Firehawk makes it that much more special. Absolutely beautiful. This has to be the most beautiful copy of a 25th anniversary Trans Am in the country. We'll be right back with more of the Lokar Car Show, brought to you by Car Capsule. This viral 81 father and son build, we covered it 3 years ago. They've now got 4,500 hard miles on it so they can test what's been broken and fix it all. Nothing but smiles in those miles. We'll be right back with more of the Lokar Car Show, brought to you by Car Capsule. I'm here with Steve, and his Pontiac shines and as colorful as his shoes are. This is a special car. Back in the day, this is very iconic. What year is it?
95.
95. This has the twin cam, dual overhead cam, 24 valve, 3.4 liter V6, right?
Correct.
And it makes more horsepower. What'd you do to it?
A board, 11.5 to 1, forged pistons, smaller crank. There weren't too many high performance parts made for the 3.4 because it was only in production 7 years. Every production part they made for it is in there.
Helmet on top that matches. So was it originally yellow?
No, white. Arctic white.
And how long have you owned it?
27 years.
Almost since day one.
Yeah, I did the engine 12, 13 years ago. Brought it home, life happened. It sat for 13 years. The wife came down with cancer. She came to me and said, don't you think it's about time to get that running?
So you guys can enjoy it together.
We got to do one car show together before she passed.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you know, and then you can take it, you can remember her, it's a tribute to her.
Right.
And you can enjoy it, and she's probably right next to you while your whole time you're doing it. I rolled up to Kevin's Trans Am and I noticed those Lamborghini doors and the mirrors underneath the hood, and it reminded me of back in the old days.
It's an 02 Trans Am. It's the last one they built, the lesser breed of the car. LS1 in it. Been modified quite a bit underneath and the motor. 3-inch exhaust all the way out. Custom interior, Lambo doors, like I said. Decal on the hood. It's all
And the top.
And the top.
You got the bird on the top of the WS6. That's very nice.
Yeah. So pretty much done, other than a few odd things I'm going to do.
Have you done anything to the motor?
Yeah, I didn't do it, but it was already done. But it's got a fast intake in it with a bigger cam.
That's
and you know, like I said, 3-inch exhaust, engineered headers, and 3-inch exhaust
How long have
all
you
the way
owned
back.
it?
I owned it for 4 years.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Did it come with the Lambo doors, or did you put those
I put the Lambo doors on myself.
Now, are you an old school dude who wanted the Lambo doors from back in the day?
No, but I've seen the other cars with it, with car shows, and like, that's cool because these cars got the big doors.
Yeah, they are pretty big.
They're
heavy.
big.
They can get away from you.
It'll be easier to get in and out.
Well, it's also very cool because there's only 2 of them in this entire show.
It's all UMI suspension completely.
UMI, wow.
Yeah, from the front to the back.
So you got sub frame connectors as well?
Yeah, frame
Very
connectors.
nice. You ever take it to the track there? Or?
No. We just show it. Trailer did here, but on the local show.
How many miles does it have?
It's only got 64,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
For a 23-year-old car, that's why it looks so good and clean, you know?
Yeah, been well taken care of.
I am here at one of my favorite shows of the year, which is the Pontiacs in Pigeon Forge, filled with the most highest quality Pontiacs in the country. All the proceeds go to St. Jude, Michael, Sherry, Austin, and his girlfriend Sierra, and I'll have them tell you all about the show.
Well, this is our 25th year of the Pontiacs in Pigeon Forge, and as you can see, each year the show has grown with the quality of the cars have just out the roof. I mean, it just becomes such a family event with the quality of cars that are here. The spectrum is so wide, from the extreme modifieds down to the bone stock originals to the fully modifieds, the pure restored stock cars.
And the people behind them.
Yes.
To come back and see the same wonderful people come back to the show and the new people that they bring along with them is really special.
It is, and each year we have a great turnout of first-timers, and we hope those first-timers will continue and become long-time people with our show.
And they will be because of everything you guys do, because of Sierra and St. Jude. And not only are the proceeds that the show brings in, but these guys will come in and they'll bring their pocket change, they'll bring their piggy banks, they'll put it in a big bucket, and they'll raise thousands of dollars just in coins, right?
Yep.
Every year.
Yes.
So what you guys do is absolutely impeccable, and keep up the good work. And what about the future, Austin?
I just hope to keep scaling the show. I would like to work on the media side of things a little bit better. all the younger generations. They're on the social media and
very
all of
important.
that. So it's something I want to start honing in on and try to target a younger audience.
And you know, with the younger audience, it's about social media. It's about getting that content and every single day just giving a little taste of it and do it for a long time. And because you are younger, you're going to grab that attention from the younger crowd. And because you've got two wonderful people who have mentored you to do it, you're going to take the show and run with it one day.
Yeah, that's definitely the plan.
So I want to thank you guys very much for what you do for the people, for what you do for the Pontiac group, but especially for what you do for St. Jude. Thank you so much. I love coming here every year. Thank you, Austin.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, Sierra. Another awesome year here at the Pontiacs in Pigeon Forge. I think some of the best Pontiacs in the country are at this show, like this one right here that you're going to see a lot more of on Sam's Garage. This is the one that we built for Mark Morgan. We're going to see you next year. For me, that's a wrap.